Mark, it's not quite the same story as Saturday because at least we've come away with a point, but it feels awfully similar at this stage.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah. Opportunity missed, really. We were better than them. We deserved the win, definitely. We've had enough chances to win the game. We can't go in 1-1 at half-time. We've gifted them an opportunity. First half an hour, we were excellent. We have enough chances to get ourselves further ahead than one, and it's a too familiar story for us. Scored a brilliant goal and had lots of good chances in the game, and they get a breakaway where we surrender the ball too easily just before half-time. And then nearly get a second one, by the way, breakaway off our own set play, which just can't happen. And that shook us a bit, no doubt. In the second half, we came out, we were scruffy, I thought, in the opening periods of the second half, first 15 minutes or so. And then when we made some changes, we looked like we had a good purpose about us, but haven't made enough of our attacking moments and didn't find enough of a change of gears sometimes around the box, didn't find enough of players being in the right spots in the box to score. We flashed the ball across the box and there's no one there for a tap-in. So we've set up some good situations there. I think we've had, 20-odd attempts at goal again tonight. And at times in the game it was a good one, but it doesn't feel like a positive result. It's probably a better one for them than it is for us, because the game was there for us and we've gift-wrapped them a point, I think.
Yeah, and I think you could feel the energy in the stadium change once we got that goal. It felt like lessons had been learned in a way, the way that we sort of were on top, but we found that goal and kept pushing for more.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really a lesson learned. I mean, everyone knows you've got to score when you're on top and you've got to score more goals than we've scored. So it's not about knowing it. We've sort of always known that. It's pretty obvious. It's just about doing it and finding the quality that we need in the moments. And we're lacking some confidence at the top end of the pitch. It's obvious. You can see that. I think in the last, probably since the Shrewsbury debacle, there's only been 2 games where I think we've underhit, really, in terms of a level. We're a lot less points in the bag than we should have from the performances. I think we've been solid, robust, quite dominant at times. And if not for a whole period, you're not going to get that. But in the 30 minutes where we are on top like we were, there's the opportunities for us to win the game in that period. And we have to do it. Otherwise, the game can become difficult for us. And having said that, if we didn't get the second goal in the first half, we have to go in 1-0 up. We just have to, because otherwise it gives them a lift going in at half-time, and they come out with a little bit of a lift, and we come out dented a little bit, and we found our way into it as it went on. But we weren't able to turn it into anything, despite some good moments. Gave up on a few of our attacks, shooting from distance when there was an extra pass in the move, a few bits and pieces like that. So yeah, it's a really frustrating night for us, because it was a game that we needed to win, really, and we really wanted 3 points from, and we haven't been able to get them.
Yeah, and then in the second half, as the game goes on, you can feel on the negative side the energy in the stadium gets more anxious, and perhaps that sort of translates to the players, and it just a sort of just a negative cycle that continues. Yeah,
I don't know if it translates to the players. I think everyone's just in the same boat, really. There's 2 teams that are obviously lacking a bit of confidence. There's an anxiety about it. Everyone's probably thinking, crikey, how are we not winning the game at half-time? How are we not further ahead than we were at half-time? That's normal. I think it's a normal reaction. A majority of people in the stadium would be shocked that the score was what it was at half-time, and that we'd gone in a level position. So I think that's what it is, really. People get a bit frustrated with that, and we're in the same boat, really. And then in the end, we weren't able to turn pressure and set plays into enough. We had a couple of set plays that we had 3 headers on, and we might have done better with. We had enough chances there to win the game, and certainly we should have won it in the first half. So we're kicking ourselves really for that, because it was there for us, and we take a point, we've scored, but there's no real consolation in that. We should have won the game.